Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dr. Adli and my fellow friends. Inshallah, today I will present to you about this topic. Last chapter number 10, about estate planning, issues, process and instruments. Okay. What is estate planning? Why we must plan? Why we must have estate planning? Because in Malaysia we have this problem. This is statistic for the past 2 years, stated that 52 billion of Malaysian estate is delayed. Okay. There are two main reasons. One of them is the deceased. Before they died, they did not have proper planning to distribute their wealth to the heirs. Okay, what is estate planning? According to Google, estate planning is the act of preparing for the transfer of a person's wealth and assets after his or her death. Okay, so the person must prepare before he died. Okay, the asset included life insurance, real estate, cars, personal belongings, and that's all part of one estate. So one of the things, pension did not considered as estate. So pension is under government act. Why we must plan? Okay, because Nabi said, the Prophet SAW said, the most intelligent person is the one who remembers death often. So the more we remember to our death, so the people who remember to his death will plan and will plan for the benefit of the children and the heirs. Also, that Prophet SAW also said that to make your heirs rich, better than to make them a burden, asking from other people. So the good person, there are too many person that said that why we must think about our children. So I might say that this is your answer. Prophet said to make your heirs rich, better than to make them a burden, asking from people. Okay, this is instrument of estate planning. The first instrument is will writing. So nowadays, I think the awareness of will writing become good because there are too many companies and there are too many agencies that provided these services. Will writing. There are also companies that provide online will writing, so people can just get online, just write their will through online. And okay, we must understand what is will. Will I would like to define as just a wish. So the will is the written wish from the deceased before he died. So the second is hibah. Hibah means that one person give to the others effectively while he's still alive. So the difference between hibah and will, the effectiveness of will the transfer of asset will be after the death, and the hibah, the transfer will be during the life. So the third is wakaf. So the third instrument for estate planning is wakaf. That so we can see that many people that doing the wakaf, especially to the madrasah, masjid, mosque, and musalla. The last instrument, this I just mentioned here the main instrument. The last instrument is trust account. So this might be this might be a little weird, little ganjil, because trust account means, what is the meaning of trust account? Trust account means the person appointed a trustee as a person to make sure the beneficiary. There are three parties: the donator or the person give the money to the beneficiary through the trustee. So the trustee will make sure the beneficiary get the money weekly or monthly or according to the contract or the wish. So when someone have a trust account, so after he died, this trust account is excluded from estate administration. So many people can, if one people have an OKU children, so he can open a trust account for that beneficiary. Okay, this is the process of estate distribution. Okay, the first thing we must look at assets, liability, and verification. So when one people died, so we must verify which is his asset and what is the liability. Okay, the second part is settlement of liability, because there are people that have many assets. Then the heirs just looking at, wow, our father is have too many assets, without looking to the liability. And the people that have liability more than the assets, the estate will become insolvent. The third is heirs determination. So this part will, I would like to say, this part will be Mahkamah Faraid, okay, Mahkamah Syariah, because in Malaysia, Mahkamah Syariah Court will determine which who is the heirs. So when the people die, they come to Mahkamah Syariah Court, then they apply an Faraid certification. So in that certification, we mention who is the heirs. Okay, the fourth is way of distribution. So when we know who is entitled for this estate, so the heirs will should sit down together and discuss what is the way of distribution, because too many people say that we must follow Faraid. Faraid is yes, Faraid is the panduan. Okay, Faraid is the guideline from the Quran and Sunnah, but it's not compulsory. Yes, because there are people that would like to distribute the estate similar, but they must know first what is how much will they earn if they get from Faraid. Then they discuss and they decide which way they will distribute the wealth. Okay, the last part is distribution. So distribution take fifth step. Okay, from this first steps. Okay, next is Faraid. What is the meaning of Faraid? Okay, according to Google also, Faraid is distribution of the estate of a deceased person among his heirs in accordance with Allah decree in the Holy Quran and according to the Hadith Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, this is basic Faraid calculation. Okay, these people will receive Faraid portion in whatever situation. The difference will be at the portion only. The portion only. Okay, first we look at suami, wife and husband. Okay, husband and wife. Okay, husband. You can see if husband with children, so he will receive fourth quarter of the estate or the wealth. Okay, if the husband without the children, he will receive the half of the wealth of estate. And we can see from this category, from these people, father and son will be the asaba, will take part of asaba. So if these two people didn't exist, the disease didn't have father and didn't have son, so the Faraid will go to the next step. Okay, we didn't discuss about next step because these are the basic situation that we will face every day. So if we understand this kind of situation, so we can distribute our estate or wealth accordingly to Faraid. Because Baitul Mal, I might say the Baitul Mal will receive the portion from Faraid in very small one of the thing, very some situation, very rare situation. And I would like to suggest there are two opinion. There are two opinion. The first is if they are balanced from the Faraid, the balance will go to the Baitul Mal. And the second opinion is if the balance, if the distribution get some balance, so the balance will distribute one more time to the heirs. So I would like to suggest this second distribution because this will make the distribution more likely, more effective. Okay, this is Faraid calculation. This is also Faraid basic calculation. So we just know half, 1/3, 2/3, quarter, 1/6 and 1/8. So if you want to go further and advance at this calculation, you can go to the USM Faraid. Okay, this website provide a good and I asked the master of Faraid, one of the master of Faraid, the guru of Faraid in Malaysia, Ustaz Wan Halim. He said that this website provide the calculation accurately. So there are no mistake in this website. As to the okay, this is all from me. Thank you to you all of you.